Alright, in this video we are going to see how to create this product zoom effect using HTML and CSS. I have added the source code in the description in case if you got stuck somewhere while doing the code, copy paste it and it will work fine. Now, just to get started, we have three files: HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So in this particular video I'm not going to explain what is there individually line by line. We are just going to design the HTML and CSS. In case if you are curious to learn about this, so this is not the video for this. So this video is particularly for designing this layout and adding this script tag so that we can get this desired result. Fine, without wasting any time, let's get started. So I'm going to create the two files, index file and style sheet file. I'm just going to link this script file. I'm not going to create this. Fine. I'm not we can give any name to the HTML file. I'm preferring to give index2.html. The same way we can give any name to the style sheet. I'm preferring to give style2.css. The only important thing which is required is the extension. .html and .css is important. So in HTML, to get the boilerplate code exclamatory tab, just link the style sheet which is style2.css, and then we have script which is script2 dot. We don't have script, we'll just link the script which is already there. So call the container, create a container, and inside the container we need a row, and this row will have three columns. So the first column will have a class called holder, and inside the holder we'll be having a div with class magnifying area, and then inside we have an image. It will also have a class. You should specify only the class which is there in the script file. The container should have magnifying area, and the individual image should have magnifying image. Sorry, this is a class. So in the particular folder I have three images, so I'll directly link the name p1.jpg. So as I said, we need three columns, so I'm just going to copy paste it twice. I meant twice. Now this is second image and this is third image. So just to show you how does it looks, index2.html, it's index2, it's not index.2. So this is how it looks as of now. Now let's jump into this style sheet. Let me get the CDN for the font, which is Poppins. You can see this is the CDN for Poppins, and for all element I have added the font family Poppins, and for all element I have removed the margin and padding. Once I save this and refresh it, you will see the margin and padding has been removed. Now let's get into the body and let's give the background color as grayish. You can give any color. I'm preferring to be gray, EB. So whatever is there inside the body, I want it to be at the center. So display flex, align items center, and justify content center. And in order for the align items to work, we need to give height, which is 100% of viewport height. Viewport height is nothing but browser height. Now let me call all the classes. Container, inside the container we have a row, inside the row we have column, inside the column we have holder, inside the holder we have magnifying area, inside the magnifying area we have image. So let me just copy the magnifying area. Inside the magnifying area we have magnifying image, and just after the magnifying area closes, I would like to have a paragraph which says product name. Just copy this, make sure to paste this after the magnifying area ends, just inside the holder. Now inside the holder we have a second sibling which is paragraph. The first sibling is magnifying area, the second sibling is paragraph. So why we are writing this way? Because to avoid CSS overriding, So if suppose we have two classes, let's say, let's focus this paragraph and paragraph with class para. So consider this paragraph with class para. I'm just explaining why we are writing this. So if we give color red to this and color black to this, just let me know which color will be applied. So as a beginner, you would be saying the thing which is at the bottom, the CSS rule which is at the bottom will get its rights. So that's not the case. What CSS will do is CSS will check how many elements are there. Container 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this has the weight of 6, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this has the weight of 5. So in this case this is applied. So that's the reason I'm writing this CSS specificity. Google it, you will find it better. Example as I stated. Now whatever is there inside the row, so let's just give the width and height to the magnifying area so that all the images comes into a single screen. Width of 300 pixel and height of 300 pixel. So this is the container and the image. So let me give the height and width of the image as 100%. So it will take the container's height and width. So in this case the image's container is this one, so it will take the width and height of 300 pixel. So that's working. Now we will select the row, and we want all the column to be as side by side. So in this case we'll be using display flex. So now you will see it will be side by side. So all the columns should have margin of 1 rem. So if you see, the script tag is working fine. We have linked it properly, so we are able to see the zoom effect. So you can see when I hover it, there's a quick movement. So to avoid that, get into the image and give transition of 0.5 second. Now you will find a smooth transition. So let's design this. Now let's call the holder and give the background color white and give the padding as 1 rem on all sides, and get the area and give the border of 15 pixels solid black. I think it's too much, we can give 8 or something, 5, and make this light by reducing the opacity. Cool. And for the paragraph, let me give a padding of 1 rem and text align center, and on the top left and top right corner of image, border radius top left 15 pixel. The same way copy this, paste it, and top right 15 pixel. So not on the image, but we can give this to the container because it has the radius, so it has the border. So there is top left and top right, there is some shades. Let me make this little darker so that we can see. Cool, we are almost there. I think we have completed our scope. Now if I zoom in, you will be able to see the zoom effect on the image. In case if you want to modify the zoom, like you don't want to zoom it too much, what you can do is you can make this 1.3. so this is nothing but the scale, which we will be passing it somewhere. Okay, let's just ignore that. Yeah, it's over here, scale. I'm passing the zoom factor. So if you make this 1 is default value, it won't zoom. So if I make it 1.1, you'll see slight zoom in. 1.3, I would recommend 153 for this because you can see it is working perfectly. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for listening.